boys and girls, how many of you like mashed potatoes? Raise your hand. I love mashed potatoes. But I'm going to show you today a way to make mashed potatoes without potatoes. What? Look at this. We're going to take a cauliflower. We're going to open it up. Join me in the kitchen and I'm going to help you turn this into mashed potatoes. So boys and girls, when you get your cauliflower home, all you're going to do is take the wrapping paper off or take the plastic wrap off. And then at the bottom, you'll notice this kind of big core. And all you're going to do is take a knife, be careful, have mom help you or dad. And all you're going to do is slowly kind of cut around it while you're pointing it in towards the cauliflower. And then you're going to see if you can kind of pop it out, right? So it comes like this. Then you can pick off these little leaves, right? So all you want to see is these white little cauliflower, they call them florets, right? Now you can do one of two things. You can pull them off like this, which is kind of fun, right? Use your muscles and help separate these little florets. Or you can take a knife and just cut them, okay? And then once we've done that, and I've got all these florets separated, I'm just gonna throw them in a boiling pot of water. I put about this much water to cover the bottom of the pan, put a little bit of salt in there, and then let it boil until you see bubbles in the water. Then carefully drop in the cauliflower and let it cook about 5 to 7 minutes. I'll show you what it looks like in a minute. So once they're all covered with water, it doesn't have to be water all the way up to here, but even just a little bit of water will help steam the vegetables. And then when you add a little bit of salt, it gives the vegetables a little bit of flavor as well. So I'm going to put the lid on. And if you don't have a lid or a pan with a lid, then just put a little bit of tin foil over it, okay? And let it cook for about 5 to 7 minutes until they're a little bit soft. So you know the cauliflower is done. You can put your spoon in there, kind of poke through it, and they begin to fall apart. So once you're ready, after about 5 to 7 minutes, they should be ready. All I'm going to do is take them over to the sink and strain them, and join me right over here. We're going to make the mashed potatoes. So after you already strained them into the sink, sometimes I put them on a paper towel to get all the excess water out. So I'm just going to take this, kind of press it out. See how that water is absorbing into the little paper towel? Okay, so once I've done that, now it's really hot, so be careful. All I'm going to do is take that off. You begin to see that it looks a little bit mashed, right? Now right now you can kind of tell it's cauliflower, but after we finish mashing it, you won't even be able to tell the difference. So I'm going to take this, start to push these right into a bowl, any kind of bowl that you want, right? Woo, I'm losing some. That's all right, we'll save those to nibble on for later. So all you're going to do, drop these into the bowl. Now, just like there are 100 different ways to make mashed potatoes, same thing here. But before you add the toppings, get some kind of a slotted spoon or some kind of a whisk and just start mashing your cauliflower, right? Now, you'll begin to see that it starts breaking up into these tiny little pieces, right? So keep mashing, keep mashing, keep mashing. Good job. So keep mashing it, it's almost there. Then I think we're almost ready. Wow, I'm messy here. I'm gonna mash those up. We're gonna add a little bit of butter and a little bit of salt and some milk. Okay, here we go. I like to have mine pretty simple, so I'm just gonna do a little bit of butter. We'll drop those in, maybe a little bit more. This will probably serve anywhere from 6 to 8 people, right? So I'm gonna take a little bit of salt, sprinkle that all the way over. Then I'm gonna do a little bit of milk, okay? Now not too much, a little bit goes a long way when you're doing mashed potatoes. So stir that in, make sure it gets nice and melted until you can't see that butter anymore. And then we're gonna add a little bit of cheese. And then even stir it a little bit as it gets a little bit smoother. Tap those, I almost said potatoes, but tap that cauliflower out. Now we're gonna sprinkle in our final bit of cheese and then plate it up. Remember, you can use any kind of cheese that you like, whatever is your favorite. Now, I'm going to pour it into here, and then we'll give it a taste. So as you're thinking about what you're going to have for Thanksgiving, maybe you could say, Mom, let's try a little bit of cauliflower potatoes, or cauliflower mash, right? Whatever you want to call it, but it is absolutely delicious. The recipe's on the website. I'm going to take a little bite. Now, oh my goodness, those are so delicious. So smooth, so creamy, and so delicious. Now, why go to all this effort? Why not just make mashed potatoes? For one reason. Cauliflower is full of vitamin B. Now, There's actually, if you think of vitamin B as a family, vitamin B has 11 different members in that family. Can you imagine? So I'm not going to tell you about all of them today, but we'll learn about them this year. Vitamin Bs are fantastic for all things brain related. It helps your mood. It helps you with anxiety. It helps you if you felt depressed. If you get migraine headaches, vitamin Bs are involved. Vitamin Bs do so many things to help your brain actually send messages throughout your body and to keep you healthy in so many different ways. So cauliflower is just one way to get your vitamin Bs. Dark greens are another way. Animal proteins are another way. And like yogurts and healthy diet or healthy dairies are also another way to get vitamin Bs in your diet. So join me in the other room for yoga and then leave a comment about your favorite way to eat cauliflower. I'll see you in a minute. Last week we were able to do tree pose, remember? And now we're outside again. So we're gonna do a few breathing techniques. And then I'm gonna show you one called rocking beetle, which is really fun. And we're gonna take it up into something called candlestick. So make sure that you stand up, push your chairs in and find a little bit of space in your room somewhere so that you have enough room to stretch, okay? So we're gonna sit crisscross applesauce, and all you're gonna do is put your thumbs on your rib cage and tap your belly. Let's do our breathing, okay? Inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Nice job. While we're breathing, I want to see if you can imagine the most vivid and beautiful color orange that you can think of. If you've been outside lately, you've probably noticed all the leaves are changing. So today, let's just focus on one color. And if you don't like orange, pick a different color. I'm going to think about the most vivid and bright orange I can think about. You pick your favorite color. Think about it in your mind while we do our breathing. Inhale and exhale. Good. Try to make each breath longer. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Try to count all the way up to 10. Hold it and then exhale. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Exhale. Good job. Way to go. So challenging yourself to make that breath, starting out small and getting a little bit longer and a little bit longer and then a little bit longer. It helps to build that breathing capacity in your body so your lungs get used to taking in more air and then letting out that carbon dioxide. Nice job. Way to go. So today we're going to do something called rocking beetle, like I mentioned, and all you're going to do is turn to your side. Okay? So your feet are going to be in front of you and you're going to rock back. Okay? I'm going to take, actually, let me turn to this side. It might be a little bit easier for you. So I'm going to take my hands, I'm going to wrap them around my knees. Okay? Now make sure there's nothing behind you because you don't want to bonk your head on anything. Okay? So when you're ready, we're going to come into something we call boat pose really quick, and then we're going to rock all the way back. I'm going to scoot up just a bit. So rock all the way back and do that 3 times. Okay? Good. Use your heels to kind of kick your legs back up and to bring your body back up. 2. One more time. 3. Now see if you can hold it right here in boat pose. Good. Keep your spine long, your back straight, and big deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Try it one more time. Let's rock back 3 times. 1, 2, 3. We're going to hold it up. Big deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Try to sit up straight. Inhale and exhale. Good. Now we're going to add candlestick. So we're going to rock it back and try to place our hands right on our hips to hold our sit bones up. Okay, here we go. Rock it all the way back and hold your hips. Okay, so you're going to bring your feet all the way up. You're going to point them up. Try to bring them up a little bit farther and bring those feet all the way up. Now, take a big deep breath here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. When you're ready, rock it back up and hold it into boat pose. Now, the challenge here is you can keep your feet low if you'd like, or you can keep them all the way up or keep them all the way down. So play with a good area that works for you. If you like it all the way up and it's a good challenge, go ahead and stay there. We're gonna be here for 4 breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last one, inhale and exhale. Good, fold the legs over and come back to the center. Nice job. So you can do as many rotations of that as you want. But as you notice, pay attention to what muscles are working. So I feel my stomach muscles kind of warm, my leg muscles, and even your arms as you got those involved, and your shoulders, right? So even every one of these stretches or yoga poses helps us to be able to strengthen some part of our body. Nice job. Now let's do 1 minute and 15 seconds of daydream. Okay, so remember how I asked you to pick a color? Now I picked orange because I love fall time and I'm thinking about leaves, but you pick whatever color is most helpful for you, okay? Do you have it in your mind? All right, now close your eyes. Make sure you have that color in your mind and try to think about that color for 1 minute and 15 seconds. Ready? Go. Keep your eyes closed. Relax your hands. Relax your shoulders. Relax your face muscles. Let everything feel kind of heavy just for a minute. As you're thinking about that color, see if you can hear yourself breathe. We're almost there, 30 more seconds. Now start to think about what things your color can be found around you. So maybe orange can be found in leaves, maybe orange crayons, maybe orange pumpkins. So start to think about where you can see your color in the world around you. Seconds. When you're ready, slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Move your head from side to side. Good, open your eyes. Nice job. Let's take one final breath together. Maybe after this is over, you can talk with your class about some of the things that you imagined for your color. So have your teacher ask you, what color did you think of? What types of things did you imagine with that color? Okay? Let's take a breath all the way up to 10. Inhale up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Reach tall, give your spine lots of room. And exhale back down. Nice job. Way to go. Have a wonderful week, and remember to eat your cauliflower this week and tell us your very favorite thing and your very favorite way to eat cauliflower. See you next week.